here like, I'm here, like you can see me.
How does
Oh
it
my,
feel to have your husband home?
oh, it's amazing. It has been so nice. He let me sleep in this morning and y'all, today alone. So I got to sleep in. Then we woke up, went to the gym, and I grabbed my Starbucks, and I had already made $2,100 before noon. And this is the beauty of having a business that is working for you when you're not working. It's mind blowing because you guys know if you have 9 to 5, if you don't go to work, you're not getting paid. You know what I mean? Whereas this, it's like it's in the background. So let me give you guys a little backstory first. Like I said, I'm Victoria. I am a busy boy mama. I have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs. My oldest is autistic, and so our life is very chaotic. And then yeah, I've been doing this business with my husband away, and because he's Army, and so everything that I've needed, I've been looking for a job for years where I could work in the nooks and crannies but still be able to stay home with my kids. So prior to this, you guys, if you saw my resume, I've done everything under the sun. I've worked in retail, I've waited tables, I've worked in education, like all of these things, trying to find a way to make an income. But then once I had kids, I wanted to stay home with them. So I saw people talking about MLM at first. Okay, this is not MLM, but if you've ever done multi-level marketing or network marketing, just say me in the comments because I want you guys to get this picture inside your head. Okay, I spent 6.5 years doing that. I was cold messaging, I was recruiting, I was doing the parties, all the salesy posts, all of those things to make $7 on a dang mascara. And I wanted to have that time freedom with my kids, right? But what I really got was my face glued to my phone while my kids are over here going, Mommy, 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 wanting my attention. And I'm like, hang on, I'm trying to close this sale so I can make $7 today. You guys, I was spinning my wheels. I felt so exhausted. And I don't know that I've ever worked so much, but I was still staying home. You know what I mean? And so I was desperate for more time with them. I was desperate for that kind of freedom. And so I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to start my own online boutique because then I'll be able to make 100% of the profit, which was good. But I was making 20 bucks on a shirt. So I went from making $7 on a mascara to $20 on a shirt. And get this, who has ever started a business? Say me in the comments, because if so, you know the amount of debt that usually like goes into that, right? I went 30 grand into debt for my boutique and I still have inventory that I can't sell. And this was what, 3 years ago that I still cannot sell. And I still had to find customers. I still had to do all the pictures for my inventory. I still had to ship orders and all of those things. And so I was still only making a couple thousand a month. So I want you to get this picture and understand when I am sharing this story, I'm nobody that comes from money. All right. I know what it is like to live paycheck to paycheck. I know what it's like to be broke as a joke. I've worked 3 jobs before. And so when I found digital marketing, I was in a position where I hadn't made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. And you guys know when it rains, it pours, right? Tell me in the comments who's living paycheck to paycheck right now, because that was us. And y'all know when it rains, it pours. I needed a new transmission, needed new tires. This was while my husband was gone. My car was in the shop for 6 weeks. I needed 6 rental cars and we couldn't afford it because I hadn't made anything in my boutique. So I had been watching my friend talking about digital marketing. She had made 40 grand in 2 months. And I was the first in line to be like, nope, there's no way, because we're taught as kids, right? Something that sounds too good to be true probably is. And so I'm like the biggest skeptic in the book. I was sitting there like, there's no way. I was just watching her. And it got to a point for me where I'm like, we need to do something. I need to find a way out. And you know what? This is going to be a Hail Mary and I'm just going to go all in and just hope for the best. And I was like, if I can make $1,200 a month, we're going to be good. We're going to be breaking even with where I was with my boutique. Y'all, I made 29 grand in my first month. By 5 months, I made my first 6 figures. Okay, because the process teaches you to make 6 figures in 6 months if you stick to the process. It worked. I hit my first 6 figures in 5 months, and now I'm 9 months in, and it's so funny to me because when I started this month, I was at, I don't know, I was like, you know what? I hope I can hit my 200K this month, okay, in 9 months. And now we're nearing the end of April, and I'm at $240,000 in 9 months. And I'm working less than I have ever worked in my life. I have fit this in around my kids. I have fit this in while my husband's been gone. You can absolutely do this, and the process works. And so I just want to be your hype girl that's going to vouch for you and say, if I can do it, you can do it. Seriously, it doesn't matter what's on your plate. If you prioritize a 6-figure income, my friend, you can make a 6-figure income. So that's, and like the training we have here is unreal. It's like nothing else out there. I mean, it's broken down Barney style, you guys. It doesn't matter who you are.